Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the podcast. Hey, your boy Sarge. I'm not going to be on for a long time, man. I'm testing out a couple of things today. Happy Sunday, first and foremost, to everybody, man. Hopefully, you guys are having a great weekend. And for my yonder go-getters, man, my time zone splitters, hopefully you guys are being safe on the road. Hopefully, you guys are getting back to the house safe and sound off their great weekend of motorcycle riding. But I'm just on for a little bit this morning, just testing out a little bit of equipment. Just picked up on a brand new mic. So hopefully everybody say, Sarge, we can't hear you no more. Now, hopefully you'll be able to hear me on a better mic. Hopefully the sound is crisp. If you do come on, just shoot me a one in the chat. Let me know if the mic is crisp and sound well for you guys. But hey, man, I want to come on real quick. Thank you to all our folks, man, have been monitoring our I-10 to the end folks is out there rocking the road. And it's my Soldiers United, man, Wardorf chapter, as well as the mother chapter out of Hinesville, Georgia. My brother Nasty from Dahuru, he's getting it in, doing his thing. So we got some 7 riders on the road, and we got a few more to get ready to pop on. Thank you to everybody who've been checking in on those guys each and every day, man, and just making sure they're okay. I'm hearing about everything from people are supporting them with the Cash App or supporting them with pulling up and providing them with a meal or a tank of gas, all kind of cool things. And oh, by the way, man, shout out to my man. Let me see if I can pull him up here. Man, Nasty. Man, I'm tired of you, Nasty. You're having too much fun on the I-10, man. He's here with Reef and Reef's wife, Joyce. I think they did they had an awards banquet out there in Phoenix, Arizona for the SCMA. So some of the heavy hitters in Phoenix this weekend, man, doing their thing and just having a great time on twos, which they should. So, just want to say thank you again to everybody that's supporting them. And for my riders, hey, my guy, give me a couple seconds. Kodak. Hey, I'm on the live, man. Give me a couple minutes and I'll hit you right back. Okay, my guy. So, did have a little issue today, man, and I think we're getting it taken care of. Let me see if I could pop this on for you guys real quick, if you don't mind. Give me 1 second. See what we can do here. Okay, we had a little small setback today, and these things happen. So let me put this on for you real quick for you guys to check this out. See, I don't think I got volume on this one.
Hey, brothers. Hey, we out here on I-10 to the end. We need some help, man. We need to probably get a bike towed or, taking a Harley Davidson, get taken care of. This blew out of the cylinder. This is an M8. It blew out of the cylinder head. The threads are good here. They're bad in the cylinder head. If you guys are on 360, if you can reach out to us and get us some help on that, that's really going to help us out. But we're dead in the water right now. All right. So please give us a call, reach out to us, reach out to anybody from Harley Davidson that can help us today so we can get this man back on the road on I-10 to the end. Appreciate you, brother.
As you guys can see,
we out here on
my man Big Dog, him and his club brother Blowout. Well, Blowout actually had an issue on the bike. They're in the middle of nowhere in Western Texas, the area that we call the Gauntlet, west of Bernie, Texas, in the center between Bernie, Texas, and El Paso. But thank you guys who've jumped on the Iron Elite group page and made calls to these guys and made calls to some of your connections, some of your plugs to try to get support for these guys. I've been on the phone with them off and on now for the last hour. The guys they're okay. They're safe. They're not in harm's way. They're on the access road off the 10, but we're working to try to get them help, and we're working to try to get a plan to get that bike towed to the dealership and get it taken care of, man. But thank you to my Iron Elite family for jumping on that and being very aggressive on that, man. So getting these guys taken care of. So for anybody out there who knows any any way that you help with additional support, I'd greatly appreciate it. The tow truck drivers that we were able to get hold to, just because they're so far away, it's going to take several hours to get to them. But we have got hold to a couple of tow truck drivers. If you know someone who has a personal trailer who can get to them closer, please inbox me, let me know so I can shoot that information out there to the guys, and perhaps they can use that. But we're trying to get them till El Paso. And if we can't get them to El Paso, we want to at least get them to Fort Stockton or Van Horn as quick as possible, preferably either Fort Stockton or El Paso, and get them safe and sound, man. But they are in good care. It just kind of burns to the core because you're in the middle of nowhere in the gauntlet trying to get it together. So if you could render any type of support to us, let me know. Inbox me or call me or text me. Let me know so I can shoot that information out to the guys. It's from my brothers from Soldiers United, man, that are out there right now taking care of an issue that happened with a motorcycle. So I'm not going to be on long. Again, I just want to test the mic, man. Hopefully the mic is doing well. It's the new Shure 7MDB, I'm told. It's the greatest mic on the planet. It will save everybody's life, cure cancer. So we're going to see, and hopefully everything is good to go. So in the meantime, in between time, man, I appreciate you. And let me say this before I let you guys go. I made a post today on the Iron Elite group page, man. And the post was meant to thank all the people who support the platform. Thank you, guys. And I wanted to take that picture and post that picture today of me being inside of the audio shop, making a purchase for the podcast studio. It's very, very important, man, for me to do that because I can't do what I do without you guys. I just can't. And I appreciate you guys when you support the platform, when you make a donation to the platform for us to be able to do the things that we do. I cannot do it without you guys. And I truly, truly appreciate it. Hey, Bolo, what's happening, my guy? Appreciate you tuning in. But again, thank you guys so much. I promise if you continue to rock with Sarge, I promise you I'll continue to make the platform better and better and better. I think there should always be a place for us in the motorcycle community to go to get quality content, to get quality support in everything that we do in this thing called motorcycle riding. You guys proved that today, jumping on the page, giving support, making phone calls to my brothers who had a down bike or broken down bike, trying to get them support. And I appreciate you guys because that's what we do as motorcycle riders, as bikers for one another. So thank you so much. I'm going to get off the live stream now, man, because your boy got some things to do and some things I need to take care of. So if you hadn't done it already, man, you better go book your room at the Host Hotel. Don't tell me you don't know. Let me see if I can find it. It's on the Facebook group page, Iron Elite Home of the Ground Pounders Reunion, Iron Elite Home of the Titan Award. It's in the featured section. All you have to do is pull up to the featured section and go ahead and hit the link for the Host Hotel for you to get your hotel room booked for Iron Elite 2026, man. Just that easy. Let me see if I can pull it up for you guys. 1 second here. Here we go, man. Here's the link. Fairfield Inn, Jacksonville, Florida. Butler Boulevard, man. $109 a night for a twin queen bed. $109 a night. Don't be telling me about, hey, when you book it somewhere else, don't be telling me about how much they charge you guys. We got a sweetheart deal, man, from the hotel. So go ahead and book your room because Sarge ain't going to be doing this every live stream trying to explain and tell you guys where the hotels are at and all that stuff. It's in the featured section. That means the top pinned section of the Facebook page. Iron Elite, Home of the Ground Pounders Reunion, Iron Elite, Home of the Titan Award. So take care of that, man. Good to go. Stand by. This week, I'm going to have some cool shows. We're going to be talking to Nasty about his ride. Hopefully, he'll make Los Angeles, California. I'm thinking tomorrow evening, man. So I can't wait for him to make it to Santa Monica Pier. Let's keep him in our prayers for a safe ride, a pound all the way to California. And for my brothers from Soldiers United, we're going to keep monitoring those guys throughout the evening, man, making sure those guys are okay and giving them whatever support and help that we can. They just had a little setback, man, but we're going to keep pushing on and doing what we have to do. And I think that's about all for right now. If you would feel so compelled to do so, we really would appreciate your support for the Iron Elite podcast through a Cash App donation. We use those donations to put back into the podcast 100% into what we're doing, what I call quality streaming, cameras, microphones, computers, software, all that stuff to make our show a better show. And thank you to all the people who rock out on the group page, man. Thank you guys so much. And oh, by the way, man, if you guys come up with things that you would like or shows that you would like to have, let me know, man. Let me know, and we'll be able to get those shows on for you guys. Or even if you would like to one day come on to the podcast, the only thing that I ask, if you ask to come on to the podcast, it works best for us if you are a motorcycle rider. We need you to be a motorcycle rider for this particular podcast. It's not that we discriminate against anybody, but we need you to be a motorcycle rider unless you have a particular skill set or profession, such as an attorney that deals with motorcycle accidents or injuries, or if you're in the medical profession, or if you're in the motorcycle apparel business, or those particular things. But it has to be associated around motorcycling. So in the meantime, in between time, man, y'all keep it motorcycling and pray for my brothers on the road, man, because it ain't over till we get everybody back home safe and sound. So with that being said, man, y'all keep it motorcycling, you dig?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is man Kodak, the most hated, coming to you live from the Iron Elite podcast. Well, my man, Big Stars, where we always keep the motorcycle. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know what it is.
Hey y'all, it's Snacks reminding you to tune in to the Iron Elite podcast. You dig?
This is the Mileage Bully, the Moto Mob CEO, and your 2024 Titan. You are now listening to Sarge on the Iron Elite podcast. Like, share, and subscribe. If you're not listening to the Iron Elite podcast, what are you really doing? Because we are talking motorcycles over here. You dig?
Hey now, it's your girl Piper, the 2025 Iron Elite Female Titan, and you're now tuned in to Sarge on the Iron Elite podcast show, home of the Ground Pounders reunion and the Coast to Coast run, the social experiment, where motorcycling is not just a hobby, it's a lifestyle. You dig? Now like, share, subscribe.
Hey, it's your boy Low Key.
For all
Y'all
things
know I roll with Big Sarge and the Iron Elite, home of the Titan Award and the Ground Pounder Family Reunion. Each one teach one. You dig?
I was asked the other day, hey, Sarge, you gonna play me fast music on your podcast? It's simple. I'm petty.